Hello everyone, this is Yuxian Zhang and this is my answer for second question of homework 3 and this is my answer. Uh, we know this x is uniform in A to B and so we can get the fx of x equals to 1 over b minus a when x is greater or equals to a and less or equals to b, and fx of x equals to 0 when otherwise happened, and fx of x equals to x minus a over b minus a when x is greater or equals to a or is less or equals to b, and fx of x equals to 0 when otherwise happened. So this we can have 5 conditions. And the first condition is minus b equals to b. And because y minus x squared, we can get x equals to plus or minus y to 1 over 2. And we can let g of x equals to x squared. And we can get this graph. This is the graph for gx. So when y is greater or equals to 0 or it is less or equals to b squared, fy of y equals to fx of x1 over absolutely value of g derivative g of x1 plus fx of x2 over absolutely value of derivative g of x2. It equals to 1 over b minus a multiply 1 to 1 over 2, and when y is less or equals to 0. When y is less than 0 or is greater than b squared, the fy of y equals to 0. So therefore we can get the formula fy of y equals to 1 over b minus a multiply y to 1 over 2 when y is greater or equals to 0 and is less or equals to b squared, and fy of y equals to 0 when otherwise happened. And this is the second condition. Minus a is greater than b when this answer a little similar to the first answer. So we can get this when y is greater or equals to 0 and is less or equals to b squared, we can get this fy of y equals to 1 minus b minus a multiply 1 to 1 over 2. And when y is greater or equals to b squared and is less or equals to a squared, we can get this fy of y equals to fx of x1 over absolutely value of derivative g of x1. It equals to 1 over 2 multiply y to 1 over 2 multiply b minus a, and when y is less than 0 or y is greater than a square, fy of y equals to 0. So we can get the final formula. Fy of y equals to 1 over b minus a equal multiply 1 y to 1 over 2 when y is greater or equals to 0 and is less or equals to b square, and fy of y equals to 1 over 2 multiply 1 to 1 y to 1 over 2 multiply b minus a when y is greater than b or less or equals to a square, and fy of y equals to 0 when otherwise happened. And the third condition is minus a is less than b, and this is the graph. And when y is greater or equals to 0 and is less or equals to a square, fy of y equals to 1 over b minus a multiply y to 1 over 2. And when y is greater than a square and is less or equals to b square, fy of y equals to this. And the final answer is 1 over 2 multiplied y to 1 over 2 multiply b minus a. And when y is less than 0 or y is greater than b square, we can fy of y equals to 0. And the final answer is fy of y equals to 1 minus b minus a multiply y to 1 over 2 when y is greater or equals to 0 and is less or equals to a square, and fy of y equals to 1 minus 1 over 2 multiply y to 1 over 2 multiply b minus a when y is greater than a square and y is less or equals to b square, and fy of y equals to 0 when otherwise happens. And the first condition is a is greater than 0 and is less than b, because y equals to x squared, and in this condition x only equals to 1 y to 1 over 2, and the fy of y equals to f x of x over the absolutely value of derivative g of x. It equals to 1 over 2 multiply y to 1 over 2 multiply b equals b minus a, and the final answer is fy of y equals to 1 over 2 multiply y to 1 over 2 multiply b minus a when y is greater or equals to a square and is less or equals to b square, and fy of y equals to 0 when otherwise happened. And the fifth condition is b is greater than 0 and is less than a when y is greater or less is greater or equals to b square and is less than equals to a square, fy of y equals to 1 over 2 multiply y to 1 over 2 multiply b minus a. This is the graph, And when y is greater than b squared, or y is greater than a squared, fy of y equals to 0 according to the graph. And fy of y equals to 1 over 2 multiply y to 1 over 2 multiply b minus a when ay is greater or equals to b squared and is less or equals to a squared, and fy of y equals to 0 when otherwise happen. And the third question is when given a equals to minus 1, b equals to 3, let us find or draw fy of y, e of y. So this condition satisfies the above third condition. So fy of y equals to this formula. When we when we given a and b, so fy of y equals to 1 over 4 multiply y to 1 over 2 when y is greater or equals to 0 and is less or equals to 1, and fy of y equals to 1 over 8 multiply y to 1 over 2 when y is greater than 1 and is less or equals to 9, and fy of y equals to 0 when otherwise happened. And fy of y equals to this formula, so we can use fy of y equals to so we can get fy of y equals to 1 over 2 multiply y to 1 over 2 when y is greater or equals to 0 and is less or equals to 1, and fy of y equals to 1 over 4 multiply y to 1 over 2 minus 1 when y is greater and is less or equals to 9, and fy of y equals to 0 when otherwise happened. And e of y equals to 1 over 4 this it equals this formula, and when we calculate we can get this answer 3 over 7 over 3. So this is my answer for second question, and thank you everyone.